Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another Sabbat box for you all today. This one is for Litha 2017. So, just really gonna break right on in. Here is what it looks like on the inside. And I gotta say every time, oh, so many coupons just fell out. I am in love with what Sabbat Box has been doing with their little packets, their informational guides. The art for it is always so beautiful. I love it. And then they always like correspond the art on the informational booklet with the tissue paper, and they make their own little stickers. Everything is like custom made from them, and I am in love with them. I save these because I love them so much. So this is Midsummer or Litha, and the theme is Herbal Witchery. To give a little snippet, a little synopsis, this box is for the Sabbat, for the pagan holiday for Midsummer or for Litha. So it says in here that it's on June 21st. However, I want to say, like, I don't know, I googled it and it's supposed to, like, Google's telling me it's on June 24th this year, but this is saying it's on June 21st. But it says the exact time can vary based on your location, and it can change each year. So it is a solstice, and it occurs between June 20th and June 22nd. It was originally observed by the Egyptians, Romans, Celts, excuse me, Greeks and Druids were among the first to observe it. So what is Midsummer? Midsummer, also known as the summer solstice, as well as Litha, is the longest day of the year with the shortest night. So it is basically, it's going to be the longest day, as it's saying, shortest night, but it's the start basically of the shorter and shorter days. The sun is going to start to be out less and less often with each day, until we get to the winter solstice, which will be the longest night and the shortest day. So it says after the winter solstice, the sun's light starts to increase little by little each day until it reaches what it's known as the zenith, or the highest point in the sky. The moment this happens, the summer solstice occurs, and from here and from there we start to head towards the darker half of the year again. So its magical significance: midsummer is the time of year to celebrate light and life. The wheel has turned once again, and this time the sun is at its height of its magical power. This is a perfect time of year to work magic pertaining to abundance, power, will, opportunity, success, prosperity, truth, as well as fertility. It is also a great time to become acquainted with and work with the masculine aspect of the divine, if that's something that you do. Midsummer is very much associated with the sun, and in some traditions it is also considered a fire festival. Fires are lit to represent and honor the sun. Midsummer is also commonly associated with being a Sabbat for the Green Witch, as it marks a good time to harvest the first herbs of the season. And then a synopsis on the back. I'm just going to kind of snip things together to give you a basic idea of why they chose the theme, and, you know, how everything in the box corresponds with the summer solstice. Within modern paganism and witchcraft today, plants and herbs play one of the most integral roles in our spiritual practice. Many of our spiritual tools are made from them, so incense, oils, and candles, and we incorporate them into sacred rites and ceremony for the correspondences they hold. They even adorn our sacred space just as they were originally used throughout time, adding further connection between herbs, the craft, and the Sabbats. Though it is not one of the three harvest Sabbats like the Sabbats that follow it, Midsummer has been long associated with being a time where the abundance of the earth starts to become more prevalent. Thanks to the longer days and the warmth of the sun, many types of herbs and plants will begin to mature around this time of year, and when harvested, the solar energy that helped each plant to grow remains within them and will be transferred to us when we use them. I'm super excited for Midsummer, for Litha, because our move is taking place like on it. So with everything that it's like talking about in here, this is like perfect. And I feel like there's no perfect or better time for this move to occur than right now. It's gonna be a wonderful new start, a wonderful way to kind of revitalize my practice, set things up a little bit better, especially like with this. And man, I don't know, like I'm so excited to get in there to like cleanse the house and just do things. So the fact that this is happening like as we're moving is just exciting. So the things that I don't really have an altar right now. I don't have any way to really celebrate, but I'm hoping to do things. I'm hoping to celebrate a little differently, and hopefully some of the things that are in this box can help with that. So I'm gonna open it up now. Oh, and the first thing that I see right on top is like perfect for what I was just saying. So let's look at that first. So the first thing that I'm pulling out is this Wolf Spirit Sage, and it's Ascension, and then it has Wolf Spirit Sage at yahoo.com on it. I believe there might be a card for them in here. So Ascension contains lavender for healing, protection, and chastity, myrrh for sacred meditation, angelica for visions, and archangel energy. Light smudge stick, or the loose leaves, wait a moment and blow out the flame. So it is described in here as a 7-inch desert sage smudge stick with lavender, myrrh, and angelica, and it retails for $12. So it says why we chose it. Another way herbs are used and implemented within our spiritual practices is to burn them for a specific purpose or intent. One of the more commonly known ways to do such is with a smudging ceremony, which consists of burning a smudge stick and wafting its smoke amongst people or in a designated space. It is believed that when burned, the corresponding properties as well as the spirit of the herbs or plants come forth to aid in the ritual or ceremony. The Ascension smudge stick is made up of a rare blend of herbs and resins made to aid with healing, protection, purification, and connecting with the divine. So the next thing that I'm picking up is this kind of mesh, kind of feels like homemade bag. Ah, here we go. So it retails for $12. It is by Sabbat Box. This is a Sabbat Box exclusive, this bag and everything inside of it. It is a witching herb set with info parchment, and it's a jute bag. So let me see what herbs we got in here. It is a handful of them, let me tell you. Ooh, so I really like the art. I really like the packaging for them, for the labeling. So they're really pretty. So it looks like we got willow bark, white willow bark, excuse me, vervain. That's pretty awesome. Hyssop and lavender. And then, yeah, these are Sabbat Box exclusives. It looks like all of them are organic. It has the element, the planet, and the gender correspondence. And then it has also just kind of their magical properties on the bottom. It also contains, it looks like, the Latin name for them as well. So this is awesome. I haven't had a like supply of herbs in a while. Not since, I think, Mystical Mojo. I don't super work with herbs, but I mean, it's always nice to have lavender around, definitely. And I'd like to look into vervain a little bit. I've always been super interested in vervain. So that's cool. And then it comes with this parchment, which would be lovely to put into a Book of Shadows or grimoire. This is the second time, I believe, that they're including a kind of parchment with information, and I super duper love these. I love them in Witch Box, and I love that Sabbat Box is doing stuff like this now too. So this kind of just tells you a little bit about the herbs as well. It kind of expands on what is on the package themselves. It tells you how to work with herbs, different ways that you can, and then it has a magical history of herbs at the top. And again, that retails for $12. It says why we chose it. One of the things we wanted to include inside our Herbal Witchery box is a set of quality organic herbs that would be versatile in both their magical and mundane use. Included inside each herb set is an informational parchment for your Book of Shadows with various correspondence, lore, and ideas inspiration for different ways one could implement the use of these herbs into their ritual practice if you don't already. There are 2 feminine and 2 masculine herbs and 1 herb for each element. So the next thing in here is a crystal. I'm very, very happy about that. It is a little tumbled chunk of citrine. And it comes with this little cardboard piece that has a little description on it. Mine is a bit clear, but I definitely see the cloudiness in it, of it. It is just a piece of quartz when you break it down, but it is like supposed to be a yellowish orange kind of color. It seems like it retails for $1.95. It's sourced by Azure Green, and that's azurgreen.net. Why we chose it, being that Midsummer is often associated with abundance, growth, success, and prosperity, we decided to include a crystal that held similar correspondences to the celebration of the Sabbath. Citrine is often considered to be a stone of great power and is associated with good luck. It is also believed that citrine is a stone that is powered by the sun, which is, it's pretty fitting. And it has a reputation of increasing energy while transmuting negative energy, making it a great stone to work with or have in an altar during summer solstice. It is a pretty chunk. I will definitely say that. The way that it's all broken up and kind of shattered inside, it kind of looks like a piece of broken glass. So the next thing that I'm pulling out is it's from Cup of Sun. It's organic loose leaf herbal tea. It's a 1 ounce bag. So it is calming and uplifting blend of hibiscus, lemon balm, chamomile, St. John's wort, and orange peel. So I did just get a strainer in one of my boxes, so that will definitely help. But the fact that this has St. John's wort in it, it's a awesome herb to have. If I'm ever feeling like super down, this is definitely going to be a tea blend I reach for. I'm kind of curious. I really want to try it. I want to taste it. It smells okay. It smells like a loose leaf tea. It smells like an herbal tea. This is from Cattail Apothecary. It retails for $8. So why we chose it. The main purpose behind our Herbal Witchery box is for each of our members to become more acquainted with the different ways you are able to incorporate herbs into your spiritual and ritual practices. One of the more easier and common ways is able to work with herbs is by creating herbal teas. Because of its strong herbal correspondences to solar energies in the sun, we decided to include a package of the Cup of Sun tea by Cattail Apothecary as a means for you to be able to connect with the solar energies of the Sabbath through herbs. So it says to sip on your cup of tea prior to your midsummer ritual in order to draw in power of the sun. Use Cup of Sun during a cakes and ale ceremony. You can also use Cup of Sun tea as a offering to the divine masculine, or simply make an iced pitcher of the tea to enjoy during a hot day. It's like there are 20 servings per bag. So I am excited. I am excited for this one. And I did get a card from them, and they did give me any kind of okay to like give out codes or anything like that. So this one doesn't have a code. It is just a kind of a business card. So I will link them down below if you're interested in checking out their little online apothecary. The next thing, and I believe the last thing, nope, not yet. So the next thing that I'm pulling out is, it's called Herbal Healers by Glennie Kindred. Ooh, and the title of the book is holographic, which I'm in love with. So it looks like it's just it has a lot of basic herbs in here, probably information, correspondences it looks like. Maybe some spells, some rituals. So this retails for $8.95. It is by Glennie Kindred at woodenbooks.com. And it is called Herbal Healers. It's an essential recycled pocket guide to hedgerow health. They say that herbal healers may look small, but don't let its size fool you. In this simple and useful book of herbs and potions, renowned hedge witch Glennie Kindred shares her wisdom of the herbal world. Each page is packed with the information and lore of various herbs, along with recipes for ancient potions, lotions, salves, ointments, as well as other country wisdom. Sabbat Box had herbal healers, specially imported from wooden boxes in the UK. So this is a UK book, and it looks like it might be a UK company. It was specifically to be included in this box. So Wooden Books is a publisher known out of it's known for their particular titles, and it looks like they have more than 60 of them on their website. So I don't know if this book will be available in the Sabbat Box store, since it looks like they sourced these books specifically for just these boxes. So if it's not in the store, I will link to where you can purchase it on woodenbooks.com. I'm very, very eager to look into this, and I think I'm gonna love this last item. So the last item is called Dream Balm. It retails for $12 by Herbal Moon Apothecary. I also have a business card for them, and I do have a code for them. You can save 10% on your next order from them by using the code Love and Light, all caps, no spaces. And I will link to their website, and I'll link the code down below as well. And it says to apply to the temples and the third eye before bedtime. I was expecting a lot more of a lavender scent. So why we chose it. Another unique way that we are able to work with herbs is to pull the chemical components and compounds found within different herbs and then infuse the material into a balm. When rubbed into the skin, the compounds that were infused inside the balm are absorbed into the body, where the active ingredients will work accordingly. This unique dream balm will help assist you with projecting and journeying into the dream realm. The balm is great for increasing your dream state and improving dream retention, which is perfect for dream journaling if that's something that you do. Cedar wood and lavender will help you to relax and induce sleep, while Palo Santo and mugwort will help enhance and protect your dreams and journeys. I really do like the smell. I can definitely smell the Palo Santo. I did not realize that was in here, but now that it said that, I definitely smell it. That's what the overpowering, like, minty scent is. It's the Palo Santo. I am a huge fan of Palo Santo. I definitely am. I love the way that it smells when it's burnt. I often use it because I'm the only one that likes the smell of burning sage. I will use it after I've like cleansed an area to kind of cover up the smell, as well as, you know, additional cleansing. But I will do it because it smells a lot better than the sage. So yeah guys, that was everything in my box. It looks like it all totals up to around $54. Looks like, based on the breakdown savings, they saved around $17.95. And those who purchased this box, you helped support 5 small pagan run businesses, so that's awesome. That's great. That's like my #1 favorite thing about these boxes, is that like everyone that they source from is usually like a small business, and they make so much awesome stuff. This is just such a great way to be introduced to so many like small business and companies and individuals who like make products, and you fall in love with the products, and then you go to their website, and then you just, it's such a great way to, like, the best way I can describe it is that it's such a great way to be introduced to new businesses where you can purchase things from. And I love it when they continue, like, you know it's a good business if the box continues to source items from them. I've definitely found that out. So yeah guys, that was the Sabbat Box Herbal Witchery for Midsummer or Litha. So I'm very, very excited because I'm not gonna really be able to celebrate in a traditional sense. This is my first Litha, but it's gonna be in the middle of a move, and I hope to somehow incorporate the move into the Sabbat and celebrate somehow. I know I'll be burning a lot of things, a lot of herbs, so you know, candles infused with herbs. I'll figure it out somehow, but yeah, I'm very, very excited for that, and this was a wonderful box. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please take a moment, give me a thumbs up, let me know that you did, so that I am you know, notified that this is something that people are still enjoying. And if you're not subscribed, if you're new here and you are, you know, you like this video and you want to see more from me, hello. Take a moment to subscribe. I do not have a set schedule at the moment because if you watch this video, I'm sure you know I'm in the middle of a move, and I don't have a time frame when I will have a set schedule, but I'm hoping to kind of get back on track to something at some point. I'm just putting out videos as I can. But that's it, guys. So I hope everyone is doing super well out there. I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.